Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to War at the Movies here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Right now, we take you to our ring announcer for the introductions of Seth Rollins. As we're getting ready for this Undertaker, as for the Seth Rollins versus the Undertaker match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Authority from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, representing the Authority, is now making his way to the ring. But we already know that he's taking on the likes of the Undertaker right here tonight. Don't forget, Seth Rollins was the man who lost to the Undertaker just last month, just a month ago at WrestleMania 4000. He's also the man who lost to the Undertaker and became the victim of the Undertaker at WrestleMania 4000, with Jake the Snake Roberts as the guest referee. That was one heck of a match. But folks, don't forget that coming up next after this matchup is the TNW Intercontinental Championship match. It'll be DGDX Animation taking on a mystery opponent. We don't know who it is for sure, but we're going to find out soon enough. Right now, we wait for the arrival of the Phenom himself, The Undertaker. And right now, these fans are getting a standing ovation for The Undertaker right here tonight. The man who has an astounding track record of all WrestleManias of 1000, 2000, 3000, and 4000.
And approaching the ring, from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker.
And right now, Undertaker making his way to the ring. And these stars are already set and ready to go. As right now, Undertaker, let's not forget, he's also the one who entered the Battle Royal to be #1 contender for Colt 412's title belt, but who also got eliminated in 5 seconds in the history books. And now we have the Undertaker versus Seth Rollins. And we just found out that Arthur Angel III is the #1 contender and the challenger for Colt 412's belt. Right here at War at the Movies coming up. But we're going to have this matchup coming up next. We see DGDX Animation defend his TNW Intercontinental Championship belt against a mystery opponent. But we don't know who it is, but we're going to find out coming up next after this matchup. And right now, don't forget, The Undertaker has an astounding track record here in Tuesday Night War. He was a former World Heavyweight Champion, former member of the NWO back in 2013, and also the man who defeated both Ken Shamrock, at WrestleMania 1000 and a most brutal Falls Count Anywhere match. And The Undertaker is here for this matchup. Undertaker in his career back of January of 1993, he was in a movie back in India, but we don't know what it is. But right now, folks, this edition of Tuesday Night War is brought to you in part by Future Stars of Wrestling. If you want to be a superstar, go to futurestarsofwrestling.com. Right now, two men staring at each other. Here we go. Two men lock up. And look out. Yes. Undertaker going to work on Seth Rollins and delivers a suplex. What a most phenomenal strength by the dead man, The Undertaker. And right now, here we go. Undertaker fights off, starting off with the fierce strikes. Seth Rollins with a counter. And oh no, Seth Rollins and Undertaker with an impressive counter. And look out, going for that clothesline, but Seth Rollins ducks it. Right now, he's setting him up for another suplex. Boom! What a suplex by The Undertaker. And right now, Rollins is Undertaker with a counter. Elbow to the back.
Oh my God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have...
Seth Rollins is not going to give in right here tonight, as we all know. He's also the man who tried to fight off The Undertaker at WrestleMania 4000. Undertaker with a dominating victory over Seth Rollins that night. And a cover and a kick out at one by Seth Rollins. A fierce striker in the WWE, and also TNW, The Undertaker, is going up. Elbow drop by the Phenom. And Undertaker giving these fans what they want.
The dead man has come here to dominate.
And now he's signifying. And look out, Seth Rollins. He could be thinking choke slam. Just like, yes, the choke slam. Just like last month at WrestleMania 4000. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Seth Rollins. Rollins sends him off the ropes.
Of course, we can't talk about the Undertaker.
Undertaker saving himself there.
The streak, his almost inconceivable, undefeated run of matches at WrestleMania. Any superstar who's had to face.
And now another suplex by the Undertaker. Down goes Seth Rollins. And right now, Undertaker over that clothesline again, and this time Seth Rollins counters it. And look out, DDT.
He's setting it up.
Oh, Rollins trying to crawl up here.
Look at this.
Oh no, he's gonna tombstone pile driver him. He's going to. There's a tombstone pile driver. A tombstone pile driver on Seth Rollins. And wait a minute, his feet touched the ropes. That was lucky. And now Undertaker scoop slams Seth Rollins. And right now, Undertaker. Seth Rollins trying to crawl up there. And an enziguri reversal by Seth Rollins. Look out, Irish whips Undertaker to the corner. And look out. And a backbreaker by Seth Rollins. Coming back with everything he's got now. Sends Undertaker into the corner. And his huge fan here at Las Vegas, Nevada. Beginning with starting up, trying to get the Undertaker chant for Undertaker to get back on his feet. And now Rollins, look out. He's going for a DDT. And there it is, the DDT on the Undertaker. Undertaker back on his feet. Oh, there's the clothesline. And now elbowing Seth Rollins to the gut.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal. Oh my, he's wild in there. We're looking at complete.
And now Undertaker setting up Seth Rollins for the last ride on Seth Rollins. The last ride. There it is.
Is he still conscious?
Wait a minute.
Man, that looked bad.
Undertaker going for the Hell's Gate. This has got to be it. This could be the second submission here tonight. And Seth Rollins taps out. It's over. Undertaker with an impressive victory over Seth Rollins. The Hell's Gate on Seth Rollins, who can now rest in peace. Undertaker dominating the match earlier. As we go to instant replays, went for a cover of the matchup after the choke slam. And Seth Rollins kicked out at 2 after the referee made the 3 count. And Undertaker gave him the most brutal last ride. And right now, we already know that after Seth Rollins was down, Undertaker went for the Hell's Gate. This is our second submission that we had here tonight for a victory. That's a new War at the Movie record right now. Right now, folks, let's get the official order. Let's go to our ring announcer for this.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
Undertaker with a victory, but this huge rivalry between Seth Rollins and The Undertaker has ended. And Undertaker hoping to claim another championship around his waist. Maybe a TNW Pro Wrestling Championship belt. Or probably the TNW Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. But we don't know for sure, but we'll find out. But folks, don't go away. Coming up next is the TNW Intercontinental Championship match. Don't miss it. We'll be right back.